Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. Free inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those types of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hawk 70. 19 Lion. I got him. On me.
Back to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And this one does not go far.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On the set.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
They apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Buffalo 80. Hurt. Buffalo 18. 60
They'll throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Hey, go.
Hall reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball, and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Sit, mega, set, ready. Blue 32, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On the option, it's Jacobs. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Love out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Cover 38.
Third and long for him here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down. And Robbins on again for another punt. What is going on here? He doesn't let this one go into the end zone. He's going to return it from the goal line. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
At their own 16-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. The 30. He's at the 10. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 13-0 lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the ready.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's go now. 60 red.
Here's Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Second down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. The Jets with an early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Throwing, it's Love. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go. Ready?
Once more, it's Love. On the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Card red. Yellow. Ready?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
52 good. Ready.
Loves to throw again. Forced out to his right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
We've set it downs from 37.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go check, go check. Check, 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 check. Check go.
From the gun, it's on. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
60. Don't go 18. 79 left. 60 got it. 60 left. Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Let's go. 19, 18, Pioneer.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone steps in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Down. Fury. Yellow. 60 red. 60 set.
Love now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
52. Blaster. 6. Ready?
To the air with Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Packers, 1st down.
Set. Ready.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down.
Shotgun give now to Jacob. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Quick throw out line by Love. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Come on. Set. 50. Green.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Back. Come on.
Dose of the hurry up here. Here's Love to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Swamp man's in motion right.
45. One. Check. Huh?
3rd and long. Here's Love. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Zuerlein puts it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Hey, compared to the kicker, man, that is his coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Lead it to his running back. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4. It's 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They go right back to Hall. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Packers take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Okay,
They got first and 10, Brock. The time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 ready.
He's back to throw. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half.
Ready.
One last play before the break.
6. Mega. Let's go now. 10.
Throwing here just before halftime. Throwing this for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. Well, I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL and college. Yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I could just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Ready? 9, 63.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll go right side with Hall. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Flushed out now to his left. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So now here's 3rd and 5. A give left side for Hall. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
Brought down just
Moving
shy
quickly,
of
trying to get set.
a 4-yard gain brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll run for it with Hall. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Will Lutz lining up for the point.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
24. Packers 3. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Squad rank. Set. Ready. Yellow. 22. Cut.
Love out of the shotgun. He's going deep this time. Big gain downfield. Into the red zone. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Greg Zuerlein.
Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18, right? Mustang 19. Check smash. Check smash.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Eagle
At
blue.
the 27-yard line.
Gun red. Set.
Love. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At their 49-yard line.
Ready.
Love from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Set, 6, mega, 30, fight, white. Ready?
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Red, down.
4th down, here's Love. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. All set to go now from the 35. Running on first here with Jacobs. And working a couple of yards past the line. Brought down by Luke Woolen.
He's taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go.
A motion a receiver left.
53. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for them today.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another Packers first down.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
They stick with Jacobs. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, son. Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Love looking to pass. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, and not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Black 40. Red, yellow. Fury, yellow. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Black on 33. Yellow. Ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Quick to the left, it's caught. He drives this forward to the 6.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Once more, it's Love. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Green jacket. Hey.
Now motion him out of the backfield.
Ready?
Love now on 3rd and goal. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback? This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing from his own end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers get it back to within 6. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 dead. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Street. 79 Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to work they go after the interception. Vacates quickly. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He'll throw it. Complete out to the right. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
60 Vice 2. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Hall running between the tackles. There he goes again. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. Stopping the quick pass, became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Here's Hall once more. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets go up by 12 in the fourth. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He stops on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10. Their own 27-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Ready. Blaster. Black 40. Set.
To the air with Love. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Dog red. Black shot. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunks. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On first and 10, here's Love. Almost has 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Love to throw again. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Good defense.
Incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Danny Powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
So the win goes to the Jets. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.
Shit.